Hey everyone, this is Blake Hackbarth with Recruitment Hockey coming at you with another video. Today we're going to be going over face-off play that I designed. I actually keep all my videos, all my drills, all my different plays on my Google Drive, and I was just going through my archives today and came across this beauty, and I wanted to share it with the rest of the world. So I'm going to show you what it looks like. I use Ice Hockey Systems in order to draw this up on here. Great coaches tool. Feel free to head over to their website. They offer a lot of really cool things for coaches. But so showing you what we got going on here, and then I'm also going to kind of show it in live form on the other tool that I use. So what we got here, if this is your first time tuning into Recruitment Hockey, you will learn very quickly that I am a big advocate of positionless hockey. In this case, I have obviously centerman, left wing, right wing, left D, right D. What the most important things here, so making sure that we have a left-handed winger over here playing quote-unquote the left wing, so that he can make that forehand pass to that left defenseman. Obviously, we wanted a left-handed defenseman up there, in this case, to be able to rip off a quick shot. All right, so that's why I put the left winger over there. Right winger is going to be tying up. So first things first, we got to win the draw back into the side, and it's got to be pretty clean and crisp, otherwise this play won't work. So the first thing we got to worry about is winger one tying up. On this diagram, it's our right wing. So making sure as soon as that puck heads across, if we win this draw right here, that the defensive team doesn't just cut and get the puck before we even have a chance to do anything. All right, then the left winger is going to move it up to that left D. He's going to rip a shot. All right, we're creating a cluster of bodies in the middle and different rebound and scoring opportunities. So what's going to happen here after we win the face-off over, we pass it back our right defenseman on obviously the right side. He's got to make sure, any good hockey teams are going to be sending that winger cutting hard through the middle. All right, and that's actually going to help us in this scenario, because they are going to create a cluster of a screen, and they're not going to mean to do that. All right, same thing, we're sending the centerman on a moving screen. I don't worry too much about this opposing center. If he wants to come up and play it, more power to him. Then we got a 3-on-2 down low, or a 3-on-3 down low, so I'm not too worried about it. All right, so the more people we can actually get in front of the net and just create a mass chaos, the better. So after that, obviously the centerman's creating that moving screen, getting in the goalie's eyes. The more people in the goalie's eyes, is better. And then he's going to filter into the back door to make sure there's no rebounds or bouncing pucks off bodies. Last thing, I have the left winger 2, going back and covering for the defenseman that's already playing down. All right, so if anything does happen, at least we got 2 guys back, and we should be able to cover our bases if the play does blow up in our face. All right, so I'm going to head over to the other whiteboard and show it in kind of more of a live form, I guess. So we got the video here now. So what's going to happen? Obviously, like I said, we need to make sure these two are tied together. All right, we can't afford to let this defenseman, when this pass comes, assuming it's a defenseman, to intercept this, because then we're screwed. The entire play blows up, and all of a sudden they send their guys. They're going to have a 3, maybe even a 4-on-2 heading the other direction with a lot of speed. All right, so that's very important that we don't let that guy through there, assuming it's their defenseman. All right, again, we need to make sure that we have a left-handed shot making this pass. It'll make the game a whole lot easier. I might move this guy over just a little bit. All right, so that we can hit this guy in stride. He doesn't have to move at all and really crank that shot on net. All right, and then with this left winger right here, making sure that he's coming back and filtering this way. All right, so he's got 2 responsibilities: make a clean pass to the defenseman and be the next guy back in case anything does go haywire. This defenseman over here needs to make sure that he gets here to eliminate the crosser right here. All right, again, the more players we can force in front of the net, in front of the shot, the better chance we have of scoring, just from the goalie simply not seeing it. All right, so we're just creating boatload of chaos, essentially. And speaking of chaos, after that centerman wins that draw, he's going to time it and wait for that guy, our left defenseman in this scenario, to start winding up. As soon as he starts winding up, he slowly comes across, and now he's getting lost in the back door. All right. Odds are, with everything going on here, the shot isn't as likely to get through. Of course, we hope it does, and there's a good chance it does. Maybe it's probably about a 50-50 chance, and that's not bad odds, but because I think if this shot gets on net, it's a goal. All right, but what we're really helping set up is not only chaos, is that this puck's going to be bouncing around. Having the centerman ready to score is going to make a big difference. This play is designed for either this left defenseman right here to score, or the centerman to get a gratuitous bounce and be able to pound it home. All right. So again, this defenseman here, our right defenseman, he's screening. He's also creating this chaos, getting in this area. Hopefully they start leaking over. Hopefully this centerman starts following into this area, and we just get a ton of people in the house in front of their own goalie on accident. Essentially, we got one guy in front, and they got hopefully 3 or 4. So that's what we're trying to accomplish. And then it just comes down to execution. Of course, if a player does get through, which he shouldn't, whether it's this guy or that guy, we can't really afford to get a shot blocked here. All right, so having our centerman coming through, I mean, that's an easy play where we're able to just cut our losses and dump it in the corner or whatever and create a 50-50 puck down there, create a 90-10 puck. We should win that battle. All right, so having all these different options, there really isn't a whole lot of risk. The only risk that can really come from it is a blown assignment where we're not tying up here and we're not tying up here, right? Other than that, there's really nothing that can go totally wrong if you don't let anybody have a free ride going to the point. With that being said, try this play out in practice. Let me know how it goes, and I hope that you like Blake's special offensive zone play, whatever I called it. Feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I really appreciate everybody that does do that for me, because it does help grow the channel, and I just want to impact as many people as I can with hockey. So I appreciate everybody that gives me the opportunity to do so on a daily basis, and head over to www.recruitmenthockey.com to stay up to date on everything that we do for players at the AAA, junior, college, prep, pro levels. Thank you.